Right, the guys, I'm back in a new location. Can you believe it? We're no longer in the fly-infested, clapped out, just terrible, awful, damp, leaking mess of a shed. We're in a, I wouldn't say warm. We're in a garage. We're in a garage. We'll just keep it simple. We're in a garage. I have managed to obtain an electric fire, which I robbed from Dan. He doesn't know that I've robbed it, but I robbed it from him before he moved out. And just look at these fake flames. I'm thinking about having a desk in here, you see, so to edit. And I thought, well, imagine this on in the background. Not only will it keep me warm, it also look good. So, yeah, I don't think he watches the videos, so I don't think we need to worry about him, you know, complaining that I've robbed his heater. But anyway, the last videos seem to perform better than expected. So if you're new here, welcome to what will only be some chaotic videos at times, I would have thought. Thank you for liking, commenting and subscribing and all of that rubbish. I do appreciate it. Essentially in this video I'm going to give you a tour of the new HQ, the plan for it. I've already done an awful lot of the work, to be honest. Like put my bench up, put some shelves up. It's pretty much there. It's just, well, I'll talk about that in just a moment. But Mona's just outside. We'll go through a list of things that we need to sort. In the grand scheme of things, there's not an awful lot, but it's not, you know, it's not going to be like next week type of thing. So, yeah, let's crack on. Let me show you around. Alright guys, this is the garage. I know it looks a bit of a mess at the moment, but believe me, when I first started, there was just stuff all the way up to the door, so I'm pretty pleased with where it is at the minute. We'll start from this end, and then we'll work our way down. This is my rubbish pile at the moment. I need to do a tip run. There was some drawers here, but I've dismantled them, and yeah, I'm hoping to have a desk here. Now, don't even get me started on this bloody fridge freezer, because the missus won't let me get rid of it. So I think it may just disappear one day. The fridge freezer, well, the freezer section doesn't work. It won't go below 3 degrees. So what's the point having it? On one hand, you could be like, you know what, Jake, you could store some snacks in here and some beers, and you're away. Especially when I've got a desk in here, I'd never come out. But yeah, it's taking up too much room. I can't be doing with it. Moving this way, we've got the M52 engine, which is that's gonna be going on the stand that I bought with me. The next project is going to be the BMW E30. We removed the engine back in the unit, and in hindsight, we probably shouldn't have done because, yeah, well, it all went tits up, as you may or may not know. Essentially, we're going to be stripping down parts of the engine and just replacing anything that is going to be a nightmare to replace once it's in the car. So, yeah, and we'll give it a good clean and a detail, as it's absolutely ditched. It's just been sat in a different section of the shed for God knows how long, so yeah, we've got the gearbox to go with it. We've got the welder, obviously we'll be needing that. The lawnmower, it's just a lawnmower. It's just there. What can we do about it? I can't put that on the wall. This treadmill, Jesus Christ, if it's not the fridge, it's a treadmill. We sold this for £100, God knows how long ago, and it's sat here ever since, just being stored. So on one hand, you could be like, you know what, Jake, you've got a treadmill plus £100. On the other hand, it's taking up valuable room, so it's really doing my head in. We've got the infamous chair, which I fell asleep in many times. I'm keeping this for sure. Let me move it out of the way, though. The bench. Now, luckily I had some wood already in the garage, so Gareth cut that down, and I managed to get quite a lot of things off the floor. So, yeah, I still need to get one for the top half, though. So, all of this, you'll never believe this, guys. Now, if you've been here long enough, and if you were interested in the E39 that is sadly now gone, then I have everything required to rebuild the rear end on a BMW E39 Touring. We rebuilt the entire front end, and then I bought everything for the rear, and then tragically it was stolen, for the lack of a better word. So, yeah, I've not got rid of it because part of me, just a small part of me, does want another one, but the chances of me finding one to that spec in black is basically impossible. So, yeah. Over here, fridge, a freezer and a tumble dryer. I can tidy up the top, but I can't really get rid of those. They are in use. We've got some shelves that aren't level. No idea who fitted them, but yeah, got some tools on, some random shit. Just needs to tidy up. And finally, garden tools. I've got to come up with a solution for storing the tools. Maybe I put some hooks up on here and I store them on the wall so they're off the floor. So, and we've got another lawnmower. So we can get rid of one lawnmower and it's not going to be the petrol one. Similar story with the fridge freezer. We can't get rid of these two tables, but they can't go in the house. So they're stuck in here for now. That's something I'll have to work on along with the fridge freezer. So yeah, that's the garage. I know it's not much and it is smaller than the shed, but as I've said before, you've just got to make do with what you've got. If you've got a driveway, you make do with a driveway. If you've got a garage, you make do with a garage. If you've got both, you get what I mean. If you have to work on the street, it is what it is. We're fortunate enough to have a garage and a driveway, so I'm not gonna crib. It could be a lot worse. So yeah, once the fridge disappears by a man in a mask, and we get a desk in here, I really think it will start coming together. We have got carpet on the floor. We'll get the leaf blower out and we'll blow all the shit out, and then we'll give it a good hoover, and then it'll be like a no shoes job in here. It won't really, I'm not going to go to that extent, but yeah. That is where we're at, guys. Yeah, as I say, not an awful lot to it, but let's head outside and I'll give you a quick rundown on what we need to do to the car. So, I've broke the garage door. I can see a bollocking coming tonight. Oh, Jesus. Not good. But there she is. Jesus Christ. Looks like we're going to need a new garage door. Oh, God damn it. Oh well, it is what it is. Let's go out this way instead. So here she is, in her new home. Looking pretty, I must say so. Now, a few people have mentioned about a cleaning video, and well, if you compared to what it looked like in the shed, it looks pretty darn clean now, doesn't it? So the snow, the rain, and all manner of shit weather that we've had recently has done a pretty good job at cleaning it. So let me know in the comments if you still want a cleaning video. I think if we do go down the route of a cleaning video, then we'll clay bar it and polish it. So if that's something you're interested in, let me know. Otherwise, if I'm just going to snow foam it, I'm not sure that's as interesting when it's got no dirt on it. Yeah, let me know on that one. I could honestly look at this car all day. It's just absolutely gorgeous. Right, so as far as the issues that we need to sort, you can probably tell we've got a slow puncture on that rear tyre. So I'm hoping that we can just get that repaired rather than having to fork out some money for a Pilot Sport 4 or whatever they're on now. It might be Pilot Sport 6, to be honest. Because I can't just replace this side, I'll then have to replace the other side. My OCD just wouldn't allow just one tyre. So, yeah, that's one thing we've got to sort. The caliper, well, good news on that front, I think. So the caliper, it was leaking, and I thought in the unit that it was the piston. But it turned out it was actually leaking from the back banjo bolt, and although I tightened it pretty darn tight, it had to be tightened a lot more than I expected. So yeah, that's now fixed. Not sure, just noticed that. Oh, it does smell like brake fluid, Damn it, I thought I fixed it. I'm feeling at the back and there's no leak from that at all, so that might just be water, and perhaps I'm just smelling dirt mixed with water, who knows. The welding, we've still got that to do. That's, well, I consider that a mammoth of a job, which in reality, to anybody that knows anything about welding, it'll probably take them no more than 3 hours. The bumper, I've got to secure it. I'm not sure if it takes those plastic trim clips or just screws. I'm not sure. That's something I'm going to have to research on. If you do know, then I'd appreciate it if you would let me know in the comments. This is what I'm talking about, perhaps having a clay bar, is because we've got all sorts of scratches down here that would come out quite nice with a polish. So yeah, we do have this horrendous mark here, and I will fess up, it was me. I slid the car into a shed. Not my proudest moment, I'll admit. We've got a scratch here. There's a bit of rust forming there where the paint came off, which I should have sorted before now, but it is what it is. And yeah, that went into the shed as well. So as I say, let me know in the comments if you want a clay bar and polishing video. I don't think there's any point me snow foaming it for a video. I mean, I can do, but it's up to you guys. Moving forward, we've got to replace the front Brembos. These, if you've ever had any experience with these Brembos, then you'll know they're made of paper. The nipples are renowned, absolutely renowned for threading. This one, it's actually got some residue on now. When you tighten it, it just tightens forever. So yeah, luckily I've got a new set in the car. Here we go. So we need a full piston set, the screws, the seals, the stickers, you name it. We need it. I don't think they're massively expensive. I think it might cost about $150 to put them together. I'll have to double check on the prices. I'm not entirely sure. So yeah, the interior, it's absolutely lathered in dirt. I don't know if you can really tell on camera, but it's ditched. The seats are ditched. It's just unbelievable how dirty this car has got, considering I've not driven it, and you know, all the doors and everything have been closed. So while I'm looking at these, I'm going to get rid of those. In my younger age, I thought they were kind of cool, but not so much now. It's been pretty damp in here, so I've got 2 of these, 1 in the middle, and then 2 on the back partial shelf. So yeah, so anyway, what I want to do is strip the whole interior, carpet clean the seats, the carpet, and just give it a really thorough clean. It does smell a bit damp in here now, I must admit. So yeah, it's well overdue. I'm not sure about that Alien on board sticker. I'm quite the fan of aliens, so I thought it was a cool sticker, but again, in my slightly older age, I'm thinking not so much. And then we'll get rid of those, as I'm not a fan of dangling air fresheners and all that crap anymore. So similar story with the back of the car. We've got the arch liners in here, and we need to put the seat down and, you know, give all that a good clean and all that good stuff. So yeah, there's plenty to do. The boot, well, whoever owned it before me had a subwoofer, and I kept the subwoofer in for quite a period. So yeah, I need to remove all the wiring and everything for that, because I left it at the shed. I wasn't really that bothered about it, to be honest. We'll just get a fairly decent set of speakers, and we'll live with that. Hopefully I've got the trim for this. But yeah, that pretty much covers what we need to do inside the car. Here is underneath the car, all the lovely colours. And I don't know if we can see all the way over there, but essentially what we're going to have to do is go around all the bolts and just double check. Because we left so late that night, I want to be sure that we did tighten all the bolts properly. So yeah, that's another thing we've got to do. Right then guys, it's a week later and I'm back in the shed. It's 0 degrees apparently, but this morning it was -8, so I'm sat in front of the heater. I've got no desk here yet, so yeah, I'm working away like this. It does the job, and good news, I've got Wi-Fi in the garage now, can you believe it? So yeah, anyway, I've been going through the pricing for the Brembo kit, and it's, I think I said about 150 quid, but it's a bit more than that. We've got the piston set, which is 114.99 from Scooby World. ICP sell it for $119.99, but I don't think the quality is going to differ between the two, so I'll save a $5 there. We've got the front Brembo pad kit, which is the tension springs and then the pins that hold the springs in place, as well as the pads. This is crazy. It's £100. ICP sell it for 80, but it's out of stock. So yeah, I think we're going to reuse the ones already on the car, because spend £100 for the sake of a new spring looking clean is mental. So yeah, I think we can clean them up, and yeah, they'll be just fine. We've got the front Brembo nipple set. I've gone for titanium ones. They're £22. We've got the front caliper assemble bolts, which is what the bolts that join the two halves together. They're £19. And then we've got a Brembo pad set. I've managed to find a private seller on eBay that's got an unopened set for, including postage, $35.95. So I'm potentially saving myself 25-30 quid there. So yeah, that's everything we need to rebuild the Brembos, and that comes to £197 without the tension springs. So yeah, I don't think that's too bad going, to be honest. It's well, it is what it is. We need it. Two other things I completely forgot that we need to sort on the car. The rear tail light is holding a bit of water, and I'm not sure if the seals have gone. It's never been an issue in the past, so it's something that's, maybe the seals have perished as it's been sat for so long. Maybe we need to drill like a, a strategically placed hole to let all the water out. So yeah, if you have any experience with that, do let me know in the comments. And the second thing, the carbon canister at the back. I completely forgot about this. I emailed ICP in September asking, when are you going to get them back in stock? And they said 6 weeks. And we're now on January the 10th. And yeah, they're still not in stock. Alright, so this is what we need. Is the brackets essentially to secure it. Now, if we go back, we've got these. I bought these brand new from ICP back in the shed. So we've got those, but we've got none of this. I didn't keep any of it. I wish I did in hindsight, but it is what it is. So we're waiting on that, and I can't seem to find it anywhere. If you guys know anywhere you can buy these, then let me know. But yeah, otherwise we're going to be waiting what seems to be quite a while. But yeah, that's going to be the end of the video. We'll end it with a super cold start of Mona. I've got the battery on charge, so it'll be interesting to see how loud it is, and hopefully we can get rid of all the snowed over or iced over snow that's all on the car. But yeah, I realise this hasn't been a particularly involved video with doing stuff. I just wanted to let you guys in on the plan for what's next. So yeah, I'll see you in the next one. We'll be stripping the interior out and giving it a good clean. Let me know on a cleaning video. If you guys want me to detail it and all that good stuff, then I will. Alright guys, it's the next day. I've had to charge the battery for the best part of 18 hours, but I'm ready to start her up again. Are we ready? She cut out on us. Right guys, she doesn't want to start, so I won't end the video with a super cold start. I'm not entirely sure what the issue is, to be honest. It could be the battery's completely knackered. I don't have time to be testing a multimeter. I've got to be somewhere, but yeah, or it could be the lack of fuel. I think I only put 5 litres in and it was bone dry. It's not like, there's, when your orange light comes on and the line goes down to the bottom, you've probably still got more than you think. Whereas this, the tank was completely empty. So 5 litres probably barely even touched it. So yeah, I'm going to get some fuel at some point, and yeah, we need to get it started, really. I don't want it to be a case of, we've got it running now, it doesn't run. So yeah, that's going to be the end of the video, guys. We're ending it on a bit of a low, but it is what it is. So yeah, guess what, guys? The Subaru doesn't run anymore. Can you believe it?